Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So let's dive in lest we forget. So guys, the great fall of the lazy gang. Or is it a great fall or a mirage whose time elapsed is just to look for drama and views? People still don't know because this is the second time this thing is done. It's the grand fallout. But the one led to the separate fallout. The splinter group went. Now they are on this different side, but reading from the same script. What really converged them? The point of convergence is like all of them, they are against Mara. All of them, their antics is anti-Ayamarwa, never pro. So which means they were co-opted and co-founded on the basis of negativity, twisting words, archaic and stale reasoning itself. Reprobate going forward. Why am I saying that? The lazy gang are bringing tension and word extravaganzas from the both wings, and this made on trending to vex out and vent loudly, so painfully and ballistically emotion.
A video and addressed on trending, and I was like, here we go. Thank you so much for addressing me, because now you're talking to me. I don't have to speculate, I don't have to think, because everything is generalized on the street. When I did my live to address Black Beauty, my main point that I want to touch on, because I want to touch on a few points that Koko Mama brought about, because she came out to call me a liar, simply because I said I don't understand where the COQ fights started. And she said I'm a liar and she doesn't like liars because I pretend to not knowing where the problem was. But if I knew where the problem was, I'd not be asking because it's been generalized on the street for a long time. It's you drag me here, tomorrow again you wake up and you're not in the mood, you mention COQ, again we are relaxing, you're mentioning people in general, again we are relaxing. All of a sudden, oh, I'm calling this one names, we are becoming abusive on the street, and I'm like, what's the abusive language for in this platform? Address somebody respectfully, period. It's simple. Come and tell me on trending, I think you're a liar because you say you don't understand where the COQ wrangles began from, and they started when you guys brought in Max 1, and I was like, yo. By now I think the ones who are left here allow me to laugh. I was like, yo, okay, I'm trying to understand now, because I'm like, we are going back to Max 1's issue. Okay. And I was like, now we are talking, because guys, I love communication. And I think most of the time people fight not because they cannot say what they want to say. They can say what they want to say, but how they say it or how they communicate it is the problem. There are people who handle conflicts, and once it's settled or once they take it out of their chest, they move. There are some who cannot let go for the rest of their lives. It will still be a fight. You'll be dragging people every single day. People are different, all right? There are those who want to communicate. There are those who want to sit down. There are those who want to have some time to cool down and then address the situation and move forward. Because if you don't let go of things, then you will not progress. It's simple. Once you address things nicely, amicably, maturely, and come to a conclusion, to agree or disagree, then that is cool. Because I've been sitting like this, and I'm like, every time COQ, I sit like this. Oh, COQ came to disorganize and to disrupt the lazy gang. And I'm like, OMG. At the point COQ began, Cleo called me. Cleo is Cleo Bonnie, who's the C in the COQ. Cleo on trending.
So OT is vexing that Koko Mama called her a liar. Something that she came out here to explain the reasons and the genesis of all this separation and brewing tension that's going on. OT had addressed the BB, that's the Black Demon or the Black Beauty, 2 days ago or a day after this one, for calling them unprintable names like liars, prostitute, all those kind of unprintable names that you can think of. this world at this Christendom. So it is because of Max 1. Is it because of the magic stick that Max 1 is holding? Or is it because Max 1 is loading that very heavy magic stick under the another? We still don't know, but that is speculation. So let me know what you think. So it is because Max 1 joined the COQ and Koko Mama wasn't so happy, and he joined at the time that Koko Mama befell with Max 1. So maybe Koko Mama felt so betrayed. There is reasons as to why Koko Mama is vexing big time. So what has Koko Mama had to say about the whole scenario, about all the grotesque and what extravaganza going forward? What tension and brewing tension within the lazy gang?
Well, you need to go back, rewind a little bit to our yesterday's reaction. Okay. So I was looking for a clip where she openly told Max 1 to beg. People are begging on this street. Nobody has right to tell him what to do on his space. Now, I finally found, shout out to one of the lazy members who made this video available to me, because as if this person knew that I supposed to attach it to yesterday's video. But anyway, well, let's listen to them.
And I think Max 1, if this is just my sorry, this is just my opinion. In case you need help, do not be afraid to ask for help, because people are asking for help out here. If you need help, please proceed and ask for help. If you want to say that, oh, now you've come out, you're begging for donation, that is on them. You know exactly what you're going to be doing, because
this is just exactly after this video, okay, that I dropped, telling Max 1 that I've washed my hands. Why acting that you went to a burial? Yeah, he said that he went for a burial, and while he was coming back, he lost his phone, didn't tell his wife that he lost his phone, didn't want to bother his wife. Yani, if anything happens to me now, my husband should be the first person I will talk to, because, I mean, my phone, I lost my phone, even if I have 1 million phones, okay? It's a very important...
It is all about money. And when I talk of money, Mr. Fruit's efforts is being seen over here. That was the very main thing of their last discourse and their last verbosity. And one of the groups split and went their own separate way, because the one group felt that Mr. Fruit was sponsoring them, contributing and giving them super chat, or donatus, as we may call it. But one group of Koko Mama and Bibi used to take that one for their own. So they were like owning Mr. Fruit. Until one time Mr. Fruit decided to go to the COQ and donated. Therefore, the war itself ensued. So that one is the parameter. Are you there? And again, we must also ask ourselves, why is it at any point Mr. Fruit feature on one of either channel and give donatus the war brawls? The streets were just clear and quiet. But until BBQ came out Ghana blazing to chide and castigate that lazy gang, that is M. Carol and on trending, and the others reprobates, Mr. Fruit came in and gave something like 50 USD and made some other kind of a cryptic caption. Therefore, the war started big time. Are you there? And again, the magic stick that Max 1 is holding also must be in the offing. So Max 1 is offering the stitches. Max 1 magic stick is one thing that the lazy gang are crying for, and they're crying about. Maybe Max 1 would come to explain what he does to these women, that now his name is left, right, and helter, and they're running skelter-helter for that kind of magic stick under Max 1 third leg. Koko Mama is still rocking the issues and cooking brawls with Italian Chihuahua or Italian dog. And people are asking, who is this Italian Chihuahua and Italian dog?
There was this particular lady in Italy, okay, married an Italian guy, a Nigerian. So this lady came to me and said, oh, this Italian Chihuahua said that you called me a prostitute, that I'm a prostitute. And I said, is that what she told you? She said, yes. I said, wait a minute. This is a private conversation. I said, you see this girl, I hate when I gossip with you, you talk my own part. Okay, you have discussed with you like one-on-one. You're not sharing your own part, but you're gonna, if you want to expose everything. That was what I told this lady. Then I shared our conversation, this Italian Chihuahua, when we were still together. Because why she did that is, when she approached about 3 ladies, okay, and told them that they should stay away from me. But those ladies, they were not convinced until she told one that I said that she came to Italy for prostitution. She's an Olosho, okay? That one.
According to Koko Mama, Italian Chihuahua or Italian dog is Ella strategist.
We're going to do our reaction. This is how we should talk. This is what you must say. No. Okay? So there's nothing like that. Okay? My channel, nobody controls my channel. Okay? So, Mr. Fruits, please still forgive whether AM Carol or anybody you feel in one way or the other that they offended you. So that it won't look as if you are the one who is endorsing Bridget Tiwak for insulting them. So it will look as if you have to wait for any channel to have issue with them, insult them, then you have to go there and whatever. Okay? So just let's go.
So it is all about gossips which are social, prostitutions, and tribal bigotry that is playing big over here. So these are issue of still gossips. The secrets that these people now, they want to bring their secret on this camera. Now we've known they are prostitute. Now we know their husband snatcher. Now we know they always do abortion. Now we know there's thing of tribal bigotry because Koko Mama is saying she's from Igbo. They don't give a damn. El Surajis also is from Nigeria. Both of them, all of the trio are from Nigerian. But now, people are now grandstanding. Now the tribal line has been drawn big time in this YouTube street. It did not stop from there because AM Carol has a lot of parables and proverbs. She's asking Google to help her explain in answering back the Black Beauty.
I decided to block, unfortunately, and that is where it went bad. So they had now to come and be collecting here and taking from the other side because the other side, it's so easy for people to fight. Hey, Carol refused fighting, but that is what happened anyway. Now let's come to the masterclass. Swahili speakers in the house. This will all settle sad for now. Yeah, it always settle. But you see, this is what we call growth. This is what we call growth. Because when you are mingling with a lot of people on the streets or wherever, even at your workplace, these things happens, you know. People will come and start fighting for no reason, mixing things, misunderstandings. But this is how people grow. But from my side, honestly speaking, it's not like I don't want to you know me, guys. At least by now, I shouldn't be coming here to explain myself. You know me. You have known me better. I saw another one writing on the other. She's a pretender. At least by now you would have known.
Black Beauty has decided to take a swipe on Italian dog, aka Chihuahua. And who is that? That is Ella Suitable Gist, according to Koko Mama and according to Black Beauty. So guys, this is what the Black Demon or the Black Beauty has posted against Ella. So everything that the Black Beauty has posted against Ella, this is what it reads. And if I tell you it is so murky and it's a work of a devil itself, therefore it speaks of itself. So if it ducks, it walks, it quacks, just like a duck, so it's a duck. So it's a confirmation that there is a devil's mind and these people have decided to divorce about themselves. So it reads, now is tagging Koko Mama and letting attention of Koko Mama to this issue so that they can react and speak against the Ella strategist. At the Koko Mama, an Italian dog. So Italian dog in this day, I told you, is referring to Ella. That is Black Beauty. And it's the same thing. Now you could see the deviation of the very, very same thing and same name. Only just a separate, but they are like a conjoined twin or siamesic twins. One, Black Beauty is calling her Italian dog. Koko Mama is calling her the Italian Chihuahua. So when we see this one, at the Koko Mama and Italian dog, she cheated her husband with Koko Mama. So which means she cheated her husband with Koko Mama. It could mean that Ella gave birth with Koko's mama husband. So the husband snatching thing is here. Very tragedy. After Koko Mama, Koko Mama's husband, she scatters and she became pregnant. And she needed to abort. So the reason of abortion, remember there's a story that we are told that Black Beauty is a demon, reacted and she aborted. Now things are getting out clear. It is because of her husband. Thank God I never come in contact with this evil, confused spirit. So evil, confused spirit is Ella. She will never be seen in my carbon, confused spirit everywhere. How can I speak about you? You are of no use to me. She's looking for me because the hunger is too much in Italy. Where? If I want to saga people, I will look for important spirit. Well, in this case, Amara is very important spirit to saga. You know? Well, you will never hear from me because I'm not in your level. And that's why she can't leave Koko Mama alone. So Koko Mama alone. What is the relationship between Koko Mama and Black Beauty? Something that is left hanging in suspension that is good for us to unravel. So keep it down because I'm going to unravel the relationship status. Or the Ella is going to give us the direction so that we'll get to know what the relationship between Koko Mama and Ella. There's something funny here we are not getting. So it is all about confirming the husband snatching issue. Who slept with who? The case of abortion. Some still gossips here and there. Expose. That one really made Ella Juice so uncomfortable. And she had all the field day to give back a response that was also so ballistic. So guys, upon the news and upon the attack reaching Ella Gist came up emotionally. And she decided to pen and jot this one in black and white to Black Beauty. This one is even more highly octaned, lost with the accusation, and came up encapsulated with a lot of flowery language, word tension, and word extravaganzas. She says, and it reads, Black Demon, Bridget Tiwang. Tiwang, Bridget. So the name of Black Beauty is Bridget Tiwang. My husband brought me to Europe. Please, tell the world how you came to Europe. So Black Beauty is being challenged to really tell the world on her traumatic journey to Europe. I think at one point I had explained that. A lot of myriad history and a lot of pussy peddling along the way when she was being smuggled to Europe. Tell the world how you have useless yourself and your childhood trauma that made you very wicked and evil. That is the exact thing that I'm telling you. The traumatic story is how she was brought up, then later found herself in Europe. Tell the world how frustration made you married an old ghost called husband. An old ghost, maybe husband is so devil, or maybe husband who is never been seen anywhere. Who can't satisfy? The husband maybe is senile, cannot function anywhere. So stingy, I get to know. So somebody is not being quenched with the magic stick satisfactorily. Well, now I hear the reasons why Max 1 is coming in. Guys, let's wait for the gist. Don't lie. Young boys in Germany have suffered. And why are young boys are suffered when they're being given bearded meat? Yours truly cannot suffer. Being a bearded meat enthusiast, why should I suffer? I'll go there and feed on bearded meat, unless it's one from black demon. That one is a no-go zone. I cannot partake that particular kind of a fruit, so devilish, lest I be vanquished in oblivion forever and ever. Coolies. Oh, I say, even married you, so he's not been married, or you gave birth on credit. Hey, baby mama, Germany on rent. Okay, now I get the credit thing. Can you even post him? So the ghost can never be posted. Why can he post? Why can she post him and she's a ghost? Who has ever seen a ghost? No one. Or you always choose to post your lesbian partner Modesta Ebere and Agulu. Tell the world, why don't you travel to Qatar to visit anymore? Oh, they were found with Onegulu, pricking themselves. And how can a bearded meat and a bearded meat enjoy these things? Can somebody bring me up to speed so that I get to know the gist? Because it's not making sense big time. It's not making sense big time. You call me Italian dog? Me? Hungry? When we see hungry people, we know them. YouTube. We see hungry people, we know them. Please show your house in Africa, because one of the peak here is one of the mansion I'm proud of. Now somebody is bouncing and somebody is now telling me, I've got things, I have my mansion. You've stayed too long. You have got nothing in Africa. And let me warn you, stop claiming Nigeria because you are confused. And your Ashau mother don't know who impregnated her. Aha! The sources said she was from... That story shall be continued. So guys, it is drama to be continuous and more needed to be added. So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Afro cinema continues so. So we only get as we give the summary. It is all about the traumatic experience of Black Beauty. That's why she's behaving so. That's why she's shedding people. That's why he has got that grandstanding and a self-proclaimed things that he's not. He wants to proclaim and claim everything on this YouTube street. Are you there? That's why there is a wrangle that who started the reaction. It belongs to Black Beauty. Are you there? Elagist is also accusing Black Beauty of marrying a ghost. A ghost in the sense that this guy is an ancestor and this guy has never been posted anywhere. And she's being there to post it. Telling us that Koko Mama gave birth on credit. I don't know, people understand. Maybe on credit that she sell her body so that he gets more staying in Europe. It could be. I don't know, maybe you let me know. He says that the reasons why that he's married a ghost, she's the best of always posting her lesbian counterpart, that is Koko Mama. Are you there? So we are getting to know that there is arrangement of a relationship of the lesbian, that they are not sister, but their relationship between Koko Mama and Black Demon just is because of the lesbian relationship. I don't know, guys. You can tell me more. Let's just wait for more, then we'll get to know what really happened. He's saying that Bibi is not a Nigerian because her mother could not claim and could not show and is not sure who impregnated her. People saying that she was impregnated by a Sam Sudani. We don't know, but the mother is a Nigerian. She grew in Nigeria. I don't know. Sources are saying that. Now, that's why I was speaking of the tribal bigotry that has now ensued itself from this. So, it's now claiming that Bibi is being laid by young boys in Germany, and these young boys are suffering. I don't know, suffering because of a disease, suffering because of a mental disorder, suffering for what? Or maybe they're suffering because they're being forced to eat a bearded meat that is rotten, that they cannot explain going forward. My take on this issue is all about, all this issue they're discussing is just but offside and offshores. The main issue is Max 1. Max 1 having joined. The main issue, because when we see the issue of young boys suffering, somebody is being slayed. And when we sing, Koko Mama is now claiming, and the name of Max 1 is cropping in. And also the lazy reactor, the COQ, now claiming Max 1. That one could be, and I'm pretty sure that maybe Max 1 has been offering magic stick and been feeding them bearded meat. At one time, Black Beauty wanted to travel just to meet Max 1. But what problem? The problem is, Carol traveled first to Nyabohanzi to meet Max 1. The hell broke loose. She was accused. You've just seen Carol is claiming that she had to block somebody so that peace could prevail, because he never wanted to fight, because he said the Black Beauty and Koko Mama like too much fighting. But there's a crabber. So she was just staying clear or steering clear. My take going forward, the Dark Foundation always give back such stale and dark fruits. It is the same thing that you sowed, now you're reaping, because your reaction and your house was built on a dark formation, on a dark foundation. Therefore, the fruit itself shall ever be dark. Until next time, this is Senior Zach.